This video is not about me, it's not about what I want to achieve in the future, it's about the greatest game in the world, it's about all of us, it's about football. I came across a statement from Dimitri Halishkol, West Ham under-23 lead coach, that sparked my interest on how football players maintain balance in life. The quote says, "There's football and there's family, there's not much time for anything else, but I'm more than happy with that. It's two of the best things in life." I believe that's the case for many of us, youth football players trying to break into the professional world with a slight difference of balancing both career with education. There are times when you're on the way to training, you'd have your head buried in a book preparing for tomorrow's exam rather than just listening to your pre-training playlist. These small sacrifices truly make a huge difference in a player's career, seeing as the build-up of these decisions that allow professional athletes to make suitable decisions that benefit an individual's career in the long run. Even though this is the dream life that we all choose to live, you really need to give up a lot in order to live this dream. As Gareth Bale once said, "I think that a career in football is so short that you have to sacrifice things like pressure, expectations, and people saying negative things about you all the time." There are situations where you have to personally sacrifice times with your friend and family, missing out on birthday parties, school events, and family gatherings, simply because you have a team training or just have to go to bed early so that you can recover and get ready for tomorrow. Yes, you still want to live your life and do things that are fun and not tiring, but all comes at the cost of your game and performance on the field. Sometimes you might just think, why don't I skip training on the weekend and go out with my friends and have fun? And I'd be lying if I'd say that these thoughts never came to my mind, but you just have to remember that you want to live the dream of many others. And you just have to keep telling yourself, it's worth it, it's worth it, it's worth it. And then when you're at your 30s and you're retired, then you can have fun, then you can enjoy the things that you've missed out on. You kind of sacrifice free time, but when it's free time to go and do football, it's not a hardship. But on the other side, it's a dream come true. All you have to focus on is playing football and developing your game. Now, I'm sure that you hear about a lot of players dropping out and giving up on their career because it's too hard at the youth level, or maybe the journey is too long and they're not patient, or maybe they got released because of their attitude. That might sound sad, but in reality, this opens the door and gives opportunity to players that didn't give up and continue to sacrifice. Most of us are building on two roads, education and our professional career. Balancing school and football can be a very tough challenge for some players, but it's all about managing your time. That's why you sacrifice things like hanging out, playing video games, etc., so that you can fit in schoolwork and still work hard every single day to become a better player. At the same time, you do realize that there are millions of other players like you and me that want to achieve the dream we all have in common and make a living out of playing football. Ask yourself, what makes you different? What would you do if there are millions of other players trying to take your place? You outwork them. Those with strong work ethic place a high value on their professional success. The harsh reality is that many players won't make it to the pro level, but we still see them playing with their friends. And on the other side, we have players that have passion for the game, that get involved in the industry through scouting, coaching, managing, representing players, etc. Football will always unite us, even though some of us might not make it on TV. Maybe it won't work, but maybe seeing if it does will be the best adventure ever. Train hard, analyze, outwork, and peace.